Alright, and we are getting started now. We're starting a bit late, but here we go. How is our connection looking so far? Okay, looks green. Beautiful. Now we had someone coming in screwing around with the modem and everything. So hopefully we don't get any drop streams from now on. The connection looks a lot better. So I think we can go ahead and just jump right in. So let's get this loaded. Because I have been looking forward to getting back into this.
I hate camping out.
Let me get my screen set up here how I want it. Perfect. All right. I like it. This is good. Now, where were we? So last time I think we were just running around and exploring the area. And there might be a couple areas here we can explore before we get into the city. So let's check those out.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Let's collect some resources and have a quick battle. Let's get back into it.
It's a duel of the arts. I'm only getting
There we go.
Seems about right to me.
It's good to get back into this combat. Although I did like Chrono Trigger's combat from last week. And we'll definitely get back into that as well. Oh, shit.
Thank you. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart.
Let's take it out.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
I've used a bit too much healing.
Hey.
Here. Doesn't even connect to Vicent.
Nope. Let's quit wandering around and get back to work.
First we're gonna heal this guy. Do we have any gel? No, we don't. We'll have to come back for you. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Probably not till we do some more of the main story anyway. Well, let's see what we can find. Guess that was it.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? I hate camping out.
Let's see. I think we can cross this bridge, and then we might be able to find something. Because we can go down here, because we didn't explore here yet. Ooh, Fleetfoot crystal. Interesting. Let's go this way. Because it looks like there's something by this waterfall. And some fishies here. Salmon.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Granite Fang. Not particularly exciting. So it's around here somewhere? Our owl friend? Oh, he needs healing too. It's probably on the other side up there. What do we got here? Some more sage.
I see a village over there.
The people working in it look Danon.
Look at these fields and
Hey.
livestock.
Got some
Am
eggs.
I crazy for thinking these people seem to have it pretty easy?
What the hell is going on here?
Yeah, seems kind of relaxed. No one's being enslaved like we're usually used to seeing. Nothing up here. Got some apples. Yeah, that connection's looking so much better today. So we got a fast point. Guessing this is some sort of farm up here. Vera Ranch. We probably can't do a whole lot here yet, but let's explore. Yeah, there's not a whole lot here. Got some wheat though, that's something. Can't climb the ladder. No one's home. Guess we'll come back later.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Yes, because that's how you get milk.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah.
It's just that easy.
Use our help.
Yeah, that guy looks like he could use some help. And look at these little piggies. With rabbit ears. And the one normal pig. There it is. Okay. And we got some devil wings.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
What do you need, buddy? What ails you? Is he dead? Ah! But I'm still here. Oh shit, man, he scared us. I ain't kicking the bucket just yet. Not exactly keen on dying in such a miserable place if I can help it. Well, at any rate, sure can't move. Maybe this is some sort of sign. Say, kid, mind helping this old geezer out?
All right.
Yeah, tell us what you need. I was hoping he can bring you back to my home. Yeah, so where is that? Not that way. My house is in the opposite direction from the city. Well,
Very nice.
where is it then? There's still some good souls in these trying times. I see a lot of promise in you, kid. I should mention my back hurts, so can I ask you to carry me? Of course it's not that easy. I'm guessing it's that farm we were just at. Or ranch. Yep, that's the music. What? Tired already? I expected better of ya. Still, I appreciate it. If you hadn't come, I'd have been Zoogle food for long. Still, a lot heavier than you look, old man. The hell you eating? Good questions. Name's Bogdale. I run this here ranch, which has always kept my stomach full, if nothing else.
I don't believe this.
You don't know what a ranch is, boy? Where'd you come from? Think all your food eaten in town comes from? Point being, folks like me are the ones who supply the food everyone eats both down in and running alike. Anyway, I owe you something for helping me. You here, take one. Just need to figure out what. Don't got a lot to spare around here. You can make use of here's ranch as much as you like. This livestock here will be all yours. Heck, I'll even help look after them. Okay, so we can farm our own animals. Gotta face the animals of love. I'm sure you'll take good care of them. Ranch. You can raise livestock for cooking ingredients. Place the livestock you want to raise in the barn and give them feed. You can give them paid feed to raise more of them faster. You can get ingredients once your livestock grows over time. Guarding livestock. Livestock can come under attack by stray zoogles. Mice can also get into the barn, which helps keep livestock from growing. Post a guard dog to lower the rate of stray zoogles attacking, and post a guard cat to keep the mice from getting in. Okay, that's kind of interesting. It looks like Law has got Caretaker now. Can give him mid-air evasion. Awaken battle chain bonus. Let's give him increased BG maybe. Or dragon shot might be nice. Yeah, we'll just give him another attack. And then for Xion, alright, let's see what we can do here. So raise livestock, send to barn. Let's get one chicken. And we'll give it... Let's get a fatter stock going. Let's grab a pig. And the cow. Okay, so we got 2 dogs and 2 cats on duty.
You'd be raising animals in a place like this.
Since we've decided to stop, we should make use of the opportunity.
Do you mean me?
It doesn't matter who.
So there are my guards. So do we... Yeah, we actually have animals in here. So I guess we leave that for a bit, and we'll come back. Kinda cool. So what I think we're gonna do first is head back here and camp out so we can restore our CP. Then we'll heal these 2 characters on the map. Then we'll head into the town.
I hate camping out.
Zoogles aside, the ground here is pretty nice and comfy to sit on.
You can tell even without a sense of pain?
Thankfully, yeah.
What would you do if you couldn't even feel that much?
You mean if I had to only rely on sight and sound? And couldn't even taste or smell anything? I don't even want to think about it.
I guess it'd be like looking at a picture in a way, if that makes sense.
A world I couldn't touch. I wonder if that's what it's like for Xion.
Let's see, heal CP after battle. Yeah, let's go for maybe the grilled fish. Because we got lots of carp. Doesn't really matter who we talk with. Let's talk with Rinwell.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Just an actorless scene.
We should really get some rest.
Okay. Shion's got another title. Maybe I should have saved for some of this.
Another day, another Gald.
Alright, let's help this guy first. Alright.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Let's heal this guy quick. We got 10 tomatoes for it. Ah, there it is.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Alright, now where was the other one? If I remember right, he was right under this bridge. Ooh, we got cart back. Sweet. Alright, let's work on our arts first. See. Let's throw that in. Let's give it double demonic fang. Dragon shot. Yeah, that'll work. Let's head into the castle, because I think we've done just about everything else we need to. Unless there's some side missions we want to finish up. Defeat the mantis. I don't think we're strong enough to do that yet. Maybe we'll check on this guy. Let's go back to Ulzebek quick. See if this guy's done picking out an outfit.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Mm-hmm.
You still haven't figured out what you want to wear yet? Well, maybe now that we got a group of us, we'll try and take down this mantis.
Okay, off we go.
Okay, come on, load up.
It's on!
Pretty quick work.
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
Might as well grab this while we're here.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Level 43.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
This one's mine.
The flashing parts are weak points.
You picked the wrong fight!
Fall into thine own depth.
Glacial spear.
Here's evil. Wind blaze in the wind. Air thrust.
Nice work!
Air thrust.
Can't be happening.
Well, we are still clearly underleveled for that. So I guess we'll head back. Not to the grotto. Oh, is there a mission over here in Mosgul? Let's go check it out quick. See what the old man wants.
Not done yet! Oh!
Alphen, you're still bumming around these parts? I know I said you were welcome to come back anytime you needed a rest, but this is a bit soon, don't you think?
All right!
Why don't you help me out while you're here? What do you need, old man? Running low on pepper. I think I got some.
How's this? Oh!
And we get a recipe for it as well.
How's this?
Very own kebabs.
Wow.
Sweet.
Thanks.
Alright, nice and easy. And we got 2 life bottles. That is going to be useful. Glad I did that. How is it, Shion?
I was wondering why she'd gone quiet. She's still eating.
Let's go check out the Owl King. I love how his eyes just bulge out of his head like that. Alright, we getting anything good? Scarlet inherited cloak. Blue inherited cloak.
Look! It's all the owls we found. I guess this was their way of thanking us for finding them.
It looks like they're grouping up by color. Is that a thing?
Actually, the color of Danon... So maybe they stick to certain groups, even if they all belong to the same kingdom.
Then I guess that means we can tell just how many owls we found in each domain.
They seem to be saying something.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddies. Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
I think the Queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
King's like, whatever.
Maybe he's arguing back that we're the only ones they can actually turn to?
Right. Which is why the Queen is worried about sowing any ill will with us.
We'll do our best, so don't worry, I think.
Can you understand them?
Of course not. I'm just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
Oh. Well, I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Well, don't worry about it. We're not breaking our backs over this. I think that was a thank you.
Seems like it.
At least they're happy.
Hoodle seems happy with this. Isn't that nice, Rinwell?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Okay, so I guess that's it. No more. So let's get back to the highway.
We've reached our destination.
All right. Ooh. That blue cloak's nice, actually. So is the red. I kind of like this look better for him. This place just screams opulence. It looks pretty though. It's kind of weird. There's no overt enslavement or oppression here of the Dandan people. So what's going on?
Look, Renan soldiers.
Do the Renans control this city? I've never seen so many of them in one place before.
No. Look at the cores on them. These people are all Danans. They're slaves.
If they are, they're awfully well dressed.
And they're smiling too. Something weird's going on here.
Forgive the intrusion, but if I'm not mistaken, you're newcomers to Elda Menencia, yes?
That we are.
Please, you have no reason to be alarmed. My name is Droshin. I work at the Department for Welfare.
Department for Welfare?
We work to support the day-to-day living of all citizens. Welcoming
Okay.
newcomers to the realm is a part of our job, albeit one we rarely have the pleasure to perform.
Let me guess. We get a free pair of shackles as a welcome gift.
Perish the thought! Your trepidation is perfectly understandable, but I assure you, our way is quite different. In the past, this realm was no different from any other, and run by a rather merciless ruler. But all of that changed once His Excellency, Lord Dohalim, assumed power 7 years ago.
Dohalim.
Under him, for the first time in our lives, we Danans were treated with the respect we deserve. Lord Dohalim is adored by Danans throughout the realm, and we serve him with gladness.
Am I hearing you right? The Danans here willingly serve a Renan lord?
Please, see for yourself. You're free to go anywhere you like. Just ask if you should need anything.
What is it? Spit it out.
It's just, we came here to free everyone.
Uh-huh.
But the Danans of this realm are all happy to serve Dohalim. Are there any walls that even need tearing down?
Who cares? That just makes our path to Dohalim that much clearer.
I guess, but...
Still, Droshin said we should check things out for ourselves. Maybe we should look around a bit, see what we learn.
Yeah. See if there's any skeletons hiding in the closet.
Everyone is all smiles.
I've never seen a city so lively before.
Everyone walking the streets looks so calm and happy. I guess it really is true they don't treat Danans as slaves here.
Did they actually somehow achieve equality here? And if they did, why? To what end?
Something here doesn't feel right. Even though they sure want to act like it does.
What is going through that Lord Dohalim's mind, I wonder?
Huh? You want to know what I'm doing? I'm tending to the trees. Those look more like flowers, but alright. Your armor rocks, big guy. Let me wear it. Ha ha ha. Armor is certainly something even a Dandan like you could wear. You just need to grow up first. I'll work hard and grow big and strong then, promise. Okay. This is Vicent, the capital city, Elda Menencia. The beauty is breathtaking, don't you think? If you want to reach the center of town, just keep going straight. Yeah, well, everyone here is definitely nice. Yeah, so where's the inn? Stairs right behind me, you'll find an inn straight to your right. Okay. So there's that. Hey Guardsman, shouldn't you be working? I don't know what it's like in the realm you come from, but here in Menesia, everything's peaceful. There's zero chance of anything bad happening. Oh yeah, thanks to the Lord, life is nice for us all. Yeah, you see? And it's more than just us anyway. Oh, there's also the Guardsmen. Nobody's gonna break if I slack off. Nonetheless, the reason the city is so peaceful is because you Renin soldiers are around. All the younger kids idolize you, so don't shatter their illusion, please. You got a silver tongue, mister. Fine. I'll make this drink my last. I'll certainly like to act polite. So, where should we go first? Let's head down this way, see what's going on. Got some beef in a box. That should be safe to eat, right? This place certainly looks nice, massive. This place is badass. Now, I think there was a mission around here somewhere. Ah. Should be this guy.
There's someone in trouble here.
What do you need? What ails you? Excuse me, sir. You appear to be a stranger to these parts, yes? I apologize for this sudden proposition, but you wouldn't happen to have any granite fangs on your possession by chance? They come from the tusks of boar zoogles that you can find outside of town.
That can't be.
No, nothing like that, you see. Those tusks change color when they detect poison. Eating utensils made with those tusks are quite popular in Otelina Palace, so I was hoping to stock up on some. What, is someone worried about being poisoned? Renin is a society that respects its hierarchy. It's hard for me to imagine anyone would actually try and poison a noble. Likewise, however, I never heard of such a thing taking place. However, it is tradition at the palace to offer the tusks as something of a curio. I tried to ask the guardsmen for assistance, but they unfortunately appear to be occupied with more pressing matters. Hence, if you happen to have any granite fangs, I would ask that you hand them over.
How's
Sure.
this? Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Now I have enough to make more utensils.
Wow.
You're the one who makes them. Interesting. Feel free to visit me whenever you have a spare moment. I'd love to see if you can also turn the tux into some weapons. Alright. Some gold and some SP, nice.
Zoogle fangs would make great weapons.
You need to stop this fixation with weapons.
But you're the same way about food. Are you planning to stop that?
I hear it. Where is it? Ah, there you are. You got a halo.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Well, we were just there, it can wait. Well, let's see what's down this way. Seems to be a little bit more residential.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Elda Menancia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Oh, we just need to ask around a bit. I've been given orders not to let anyone through here for the time being. Come back later and it might be open again. Well, that cut that exploration short. I take it you folks are all travelers. It's so wonderful to have you all here. Really don't bat an eye at us all being together, do you? Even though we have a Renin with us. Are you surprised? I suppose it might not be a common sight elsewhere on Dana, but here in Vincent, it's all part of our everyday life. Hey, if we want to visit the palace, do we keep going this way? Although if you ask me, the training grounds might be more up your alley since you all appear to be of that persuasion. Training grounds? Is that code for some kind of arena where you make complete strangers fight and kill one of each other? No. It's nothing terrible like that. The training ground is what they sound like. It's true that years ago it used to be a really gruesome place where slaves had to fight each other, as well as vicious Zoogles. But when our current Lord Dohalim, came into power, one of the very first things he did was put a stop to such awful spectacles. The palace was then refurnished and reopened as a proper palace to train like it is known for these days. It's mainly designed to be used by Eldemencia guards, but it's open to anyone who wishes to participate.
Sure.
Cool. Might be worth a check out. Might check it out later. See what's down here. What do you need, my friend?
Okay.
I gather you guys came here from along the highway, right? You happen to run into a thing along the way? What thing? I'm talking about the huge Zoogles that fly down from the skies, occasionally dropping down. Yeah, we got our asses handed to us. It attacks even Zoogles? Now that's something. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even the uniforms here had a hard time dealing with it. I even tried putting a bounty on it to sweeten the pot, you could say, but everyone's just about giving up.
Got it.
We'll see if we can do something about it for you.
Just great. Well...
All right.
Alright, so that's another...
What are you gonna use the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
Got some pork out of a box. What do you kids say about this place you live in? All those people move here? Dad says all the people used to have to carry lots of heavy and dangerous stuff. I don't know if I believe that. I can't imagine that kind of stuff ever happening here. Well, they certainly seem happy.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Oh. Oh, this guy again.
What's wrong?
Wait, you're that foodie we ran into, aren't you?
Yes.
Why, hello there, Blazing Sword. I haven't seen you since this loading. Needless to say, I'm hungry. Well, give the man some of those mushrooms you just picked. You never learn anything, do ya? What sort of wretched fungus are you trying to stuff down my throat? I don't know, they're pretty good.
Oh,
I wish you started your unfounded courage. Anyway, that's besides the point. I'm here in Vicent on important business. Though careful investigation has some sneaking around, I've acquired a top-secret recipe from none other than the palace itself. However, I'm short on ingredients. Before I answer that, tell me, do you enjoy meat? Of course. Well, the recipe I pilfered is none other than the beef stew, a first-rate dish that's all about its meat. Who cares? So what does this guy need?
Right. Nice work. Right.
No way.
5 hours? Yeah, that's about right. The longer you let the stew cook, the better it is.
I don't believe this.
Right. No patience.
Great. Very nice. What?
This is absolutely exquisite. I'm in heaven. Truly, this is the golden age of cooking we live in.
Yes.
Law.
Yeah.
Yeah! Whoa! Is that? Oh, this is bad. Real bad.
Ah!
Alright.
Just great. Yes.
This guy. He's a little too much. But we got the beef stew recipe. That'll come in handy.
Man, that was amazing! No wonder the old man was so gung-ho about it.
See? What did I tell you?
Shion, you've got sauce on your face.
I guess I can't go in here. So let's head back up this way. Let's see. What do we got hidden over here?
Should this really be here?
Oh, a peach shell. That's a good find. Okay, so these are the training grounds. Looks
So
very
these are the training
gladiatorial.
grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
Yeah, let's go in and see what it's about. Solo battle, group battle, here explanation. At the training grounds, you'll find solo or in groups, sometimes under special rules. The difficulty is fixed to normal and items are not allowed. Clearing them your first time and beating your time in subsequent tries earns you rewards. Some trials have special rules listed below. Down only damage. Damage is inflicted after enemies are downed. No rematches for X minutes. Cannot be attempted again for the stated period. Okay. Let's try a Rinwell battle. Yeah, let's jump in and see what we can do. Forest Ropers, level 21. 2 of them. Okay, I think Rinwell should be able to take them on.
I've got a really bad
Move!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Hit! One last!
Alright, that's...
Fall into thine own depth! Hit! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Alright, we're nearly there.
Art expert coming through! Here goes! Don't mind if I do. They're attacking from behind. Hit.
What? I wasn't expecting a second wave.
Dance in the wind. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Go get him! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Here goes! Not on my watch! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Hit! Go get it! Dance in the wind!
Almost there.
Dance in the wind! Close one! Dance in the wind! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Here goes! Ha! Go get him! One last one! Dance in the wind!
Come on.
Air thrust! Wind or shield! Not on my watch! Hit! Here's another! Gale force! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! I'm on a roll! Dance in the wind!
Alright.
Hit! Take that! Hit! One more! Wind astral! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
That's it.
Go
What?
Failure's not an option. Art expert coming through. Not in your dreams. Close one. Here's another. Take care of Poodle.
Oh, hey, Burl. Didn't notice you get in here. How's it going? That was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. Well, I guess it was recommended for level 25. I'm a little underleveled for that. Might have to come back. But that was kind of fun. Yeah, it's been probably about a week since I streamed last. On Thursday, I think it was. I usually only stream Wednesdays and Thursday. So what are you saying? Curious. What I'm wearing? I bought it myself, if you believe it. Nowadays, we Danans get paid a fair wage for the work we do. It's all thanks to Lord Dohalim. Dohalim. Okay.
I still can't believe I'm seeing Danans and Renans getting along.
You never know. It could all be an act on orders from the Renans.
To what end? It would be an incredible amount of effort just to fool us.
Let's check out more of the city. There's probably places we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, let's go back and check out the inn. Because we haven't been there yet.
My dad's working in the quarry today. So's mine. I'm gonna help him when I grow up.
In the quarry.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Okay, so we got a blacksmith here as well. Not much to explore. Let's see if we can craft anything good. Swift. I might make one of those. Grants movement speed by 50%. Reduces escape time by 50%. That could be good. Plus wind earth damage. That might be good. Let's craft that and then enhance it. Perfect.
Maybe it's time
I still can't do that one. Alright, we'll have to find some more
try on something new.
accessories later. Let's buy maybe a couple more peach gels or orange gel. Orange gel, it's expensive though, damn. What's this happy bottle? A euphoric concoction that brings good luck when consumed. Ah, that could be useful, but I don't have a lot of money to waste on something like that. Maybe I'll just grab a couple apple gels. This armor would be good to have as well, so let's pick both of those up, but I'll need to sell something first. Perfect. Yeah, internet is not the greatest here. Which is, I think, why my streams usually crash. But we just got it fixed and updated, so hopefully it'll be better from now on. We'll see. It seems to be working better today, which is good.
Okay, off we go.
Now let's head back to the ranch and see how my farm's doing. Okay, so how does this work? Guess I talk to you. Alright. So I got 3 chicken, 4 pork, and 3 beef. Nice. Let's try raising another cow, another pig, and another chicken. We only had 1 rat, so I think we should be fine. A VPN? No, that's not what the VPN does. It's a VPN says where your system is. It doesn't mean I get the internet from Romania. I wish that was how it worked, but it doesn't change the hardware in Canada. Basically what a VPN would do is it tells other systems that I'm not in Canada, I'm in somewhere else in the world. It helps with security more than anything else. Which is good to have. Let's take a dog off and put a cat on. Now I have 3 cats in my yard.
This might go well in that new recipe.
Can't wait to see what you make.
You're the one making it.
Yeah, a better modem or internet connection would just improve it better. But we don't have a lot of options for providers in Canada, which I don't understand. But we've only got like a handful of actual providers. And there's really no difference between any of them.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Alright, so now... Oh. Are we freezing? Let's see. I think we can go right into the palace now. Because I don't think we were able to go this way. Yeah, I can't go in here yet. So, let's head to the palace. The door is shut tightly. Okay, so then where am I meant to go? I'll look around the Vicent for more people. I think I talked to everyone though. Maybe I gotta go back to this guy down here. Yeah,
Looks like Danins are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
Ooh, got some more mushrooms. Up ahead is Gilliane Woods. It's outside our patrol area, and it's dangerous there, so stay away. Okay, guess I'll come back here later. Okay, so we can freely visit the quarry. That's interesting. Alright, let's see.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
This isn't good. This isn't a good spot to be laying down. You might get hurt here. Everything alright? Sorry. I just feel a little off. I needed a rest. Maybe the air is getting a little stale here. Might not hurt to go outside and breathe some for a while.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. Well, they seem to be treating him alright. I've been watching old Jerry Seinfeld episodes. Okay. He is a good stand-up comedian. Yeah, Jerry does good commentary on actual current events. Yeah, it looks like they're all having a good time down here.
Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Well, people do work better when you're not whipping them behind their backs. Alright, so what's behind this big door?
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia?
Am I
I'm
under
Captain
arrest?
Kisara of the Eldermenencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Danon.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldermenencia has Danons protecting him?
In this country, Danon guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like
Okay.
she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person?
And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim.
I feel no shame.
Ah, that's interesting.
But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Danon laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Danon medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
If I were to move to the US, where would I settle? Good question. I don't know, I might want to live in one of the desert states. Or maybe somewhere along the ocean coast. Just because it'd be a little different than what I'm used to. So maybe Vegas. Not in Vegas, but Nevada. Because I hear the desert out there is gorgeous as well.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a run-in for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dana at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Danans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Yeah, the lip syncing isn't really spot on. But there is a bit of a tradition of that. I think I even read that Japanese anime, like in the actual language, isn't lip synced as accurately as Western animation tends to be. So long as the voice acting and the actual animation is good, they don't care as much if the lips match up. Because it's more about the story than anything else. But I think when they try and localize it, they match it up a little bit better.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
I just don't get it. The Danans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. But I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
Yeah, but you could imagine drawing all the expressions throughout this entire game. It's a lot easier if you put in more money to do the mocap, but that drives off the cost and production time.
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
So sometimes it's just easier and cheaper to keep it simple. Plus, this game is geared towards a more younger audience, where they wouldn't care as much about that sort of thing. Although I still enjoy it. You again. After we parted ways, an urgent petition came from the citizenry. Lord Dohalim is currently busy responding to it. As such, I must ask for you to wait until he finishes his business. Once preparations are complete, I'll lead you the way. Mississauga? No, I've never been.
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Feels like one. So this is Dohalim?
Your guests, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
Yeah, we took down two of your
I thought I'd
lords.
clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not.
Not yet.
For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword...
Damn, Shion.
I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
We're right into it, eh?
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
Oh, these children. Shion got loose cannon now. What does that give us access to? Lunar corruption, art casting mobility, easier over limit. Ooh. Easier over limit might be good though. Should we save up for something else? Let's get that chain bonus for law. Renwell. What should we get Renwell? AG restore. Weak point damage, definitely. And yeah, that dude does have some crazy hair. He's also got the attitude to back it up. Let's go with easier over limits. They got good character design. That's what I love about these sorts of games, is they go absolutely wild sometimes.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Danans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people, the fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Danans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Danan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Danans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Danans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Elda Menancia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
So what's your goal as Lord then?
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I swear, I'll never forgive you for this!
Okay, that's a little weird, but alright.
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
So you're forced into the
Are you saying
position.
you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Danans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond.
That's fair.
I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Yeah, how Dohalim killed that guy seems a little forced for the story. But let's see what they make of it later.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Okay, so how much can we explore in here? Okay, so that's Dohalim's room. The guards' room. Let's see what these guys are doing. An array of guard weaponry. It appears to be quite well maintained. There's our girl. Kisara. I like her design a lot too, actually. Whatever y'all think of him personally, we guardsmen have sworn an oath of loyalty to serve and protect Lord Dohalim. Anyone who attempts to disturb the peace and stability that our Lord has worked so hard to realize shall be met with no mercy. Can I take this? Ooh, pork bun recipe. The best offense is a good shield. That door's locked. You're doing a very poor job of dusting, I must say. Well, they certainly have good quarters to live in. Commence with Mogsar grows more inscrutable by the day. We send vast quantities of resources, but only receive a pittance of dodgy goods in return. Is his lordship aware of this? Mahagsar. I'm guessing that's another one of the lords.
So what is Mahagsar exactly?
One of the 5 realms of Dana. From the sound of it, Kelzelik had some dealings with them.
Alright, the barracks, so this should be for some of the guards as well. Don't mind if I take this, an apple. I mean, this place looks pretty well maintained. I don't see anything too suspicious right off the bat. Meeting room. Got a lemon. Ooh, a peach shell. That is awesome. Yeah, there doesn't really seem to be any need for the Danans to rebel here. Okay, so I think that's all the doors. Makes sense we can't go into the treasury. So I think we can leave now. Renan's complimenting Danans. Danan's working happily. Certainly seems like the best outcome anyone can hope for given the situation. Excuse me while I slip past you and grab this. Yeah. That's actually kind of cool. Lord Dohahim sure is an unusual lord. I can't believe he treats the embedded so. Hey, we're not supposed to call them that anymore, remember? Old habits die hard. Yeah, the racial imbalance, it's not completely gone. I like how they put that in. Just a little behind the curtain details. It's not all perfect yet, which it couldn't be after only 7 years, but... the fact that us as enemies still have full access to the palace shows how much he trusts the Danans. What's in the kitchen? Can we get another recipe here?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I see him. And we got the crown.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Spotted 18 owls so far. Tomato. Ooh, what's we got over here? And some beef. This is a cool looking garden though. Any other items hidden around here? The library.
Whoa! What is this place? The shelves here are filled with books! Not just Renin books either. There are tons of Danon ones too!
Rinwell, I get that you're excited, but we've got more important things to worry about right now.
It's packed with Renin literature, but for some reason they're all written in Danon. Is it to make it more accessible? Or to drown out Danon culture with Renin philosophy? What's in here? An omelet recipe. The amount of detail here. Orange gel, nice. Working slaves to the bone while maintaining productivity. Old concepts. These thick astral energy research tomes, so hard to read, they could put you to sleep. Swordsmanship. The chronology of the crown contest. This is a lot of information just to have accessible. And with a lot of it written in Danon, it makes it very accessible for the slaves. Danon Customs. An illustrated guide to Zeugles, raising and breeding. Some strange concepts to have a lot of access to. Don't see anything sparkling down here. Oh, knew there had to be something here, even if it was just eggs. A heavy treat, highly valuable medicine, restores 3000 HP to all allies. We're getting some good items in here, though. And this should be the last room on the first floor. Then I think we can get out of here. A happy bottle.
What's this thing?
I'm just ransacking this place. Yeah, that's everything. I guess we leave now. Head back to Vicent.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan Lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danons get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cislodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cislodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elda Menancia really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
Bit of a culture shock.
So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
It's a hard decision to make. Do you kill him and set everyone free? Or do you let things stay as peaceful as they are? First thing I'm gonna do though is go check on my ranch. So we'll go pick up.
Off we go.
Go pick up our food and then I don't know, what else should we do? Oh. Look at all my animals. Cows still need some time, eh? Let's put in some more pigs. And maybe some more cow. Alright, so we met Dohalim. He's a little uptight, just like all the other Renan lords. But a little more down to earth. And a little more realistic towards the needs of the Danans. Because even after Shion took a pot shot at him, he still let us go. More content with keeping everything in order than chasing us down.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Okay, so now my cows are ready, as soon as I leave. So let's rest up like suggested. What happens during the night if we get assassinated?
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Did they drug the
Seriously,
place?
you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is.
Well, we made it through the night.
Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins, hmm?
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Alright. Are things starting to get interesting now? So our mission is to follow the black cat. But I might leave that for next time, because I think I need to go get some lunch. And then maybe we'll pick it up with something else this afternoon if we got time. So until then, thank you, Barrel, for joining us again, as well as everyone else who's watching. And we'll catch you guys all next week for some more Tales of Arise. And tomorrow, at the usual time, we'll do some more pixel art. So until then, see you guys later.